Hello friends. Today's topic is summary of lesson 7 of unit 9 paper 1 UGC Net syllabus 2019. Because till now we have covered or we have completed all the topics from lesson 7 of unit 9. So while covering all the topics, we all have come across some words or definitions like protocols, agreements, summit. So we should know what are these. That means, is there any difference between them, or why the definitions are given like this? That we will analyze in this video. Okay. So first of all, what is a protocol? Its definition is the first or original version of a written agreement, especially between countries. And what is an agreement? It is a contract or decision that two or more people have made together. It's applicable to countries as well. Then summit. An important meeting or a series of meetings between the leaders of two or more countries. Example is Rio Summit. Then convention. Convention is a large meeting of the members of a profession, political party, etc. Convention we can give examples for the suppose there is a convention called climatic change convention, right? And for this different members of the same profession from different institutions come together and they analyze on particular issues. For these things I think mostly are happening in IITs, NITs, etc. Then is alliance, an agreement between groups, countries, etc. to work together and support each other. Then what is a treaty? Treaty is a written agreement between two or more countries. What is an accord? Accord is an argument especially between countries. Action plan. This is a proposed strategy or course of action. Amendment. It is a formal or official change made to a law, contract, constitution or other legal document. Changes include addition, removal and updation. Okay. Then we have come across this Unfccc. What is this? The full form we know, all of us know, right? The Unfccc is an international environmental treaty adopted on 9th May 1992 and opened for signature at the Rio Summit or Earth Summit, that was between 3rd to 14th June 1992 and entered into force on 21st March 1994. Actually all these things are just to refresh. All of these things we have studied in our previous videos. Just we are refreshing our memory. And what is Environmental Protection Act? Environmental Protection Act of 1986. This consists of, or we can say that Article 253 of the Constitution of India, with having 26 sections and 4 chapters, have described this act. Then National Action Plan on Climate Changes or NAPCC, that was released on 2008. It has 8 missions and is supported by FCCC and WWF India, that also we have studied. Now see this drawing very carefully, because in this single drawing we have described briefly all the topics from lesson 7. So go to the center point. The center point is international agreements and efforts. Okay, we will go one by one. First one, Montrell Protocol. Montrell is in Canada. It was signed in September 1987 and entered into force in August 1989. That means took 2 years. Okay. What was the main objective of this protocol? The main objective was protection of ozone layer. Just remember it. Then something is related to it. Some arrow is given here. right? And this is showing amendment. So what is amendment? That means some corrections have done, some corrections have occurred. What was that? So this amendment goes to that means it is known as Kigali Amendment. Why Kigali Amendment? Because this amendment was done in Kigali, that is the capital of Rwanda. Okay, so it was signed in October 2016 and came into force in January 2019, right? It took 3 years. What was the main objective? The main objective was it included HFCs, that is hydrofluorocarbons, responsible for global warming, along with the protection of ozone layer that was decided in Montrell Protocol. Next one is Rio Summit. It is also known as UNCED or Earth Summit. It was done in June 1992. What is the main objective? The emphasis was on alternate sources of energy, public transportation, efficient use of water, etc. So, what is Rio 20? This is another thing, an important thing. Rio 20 means 20-year follow-up program after 1992. That means in 2012 this occurred in the same place, that is Rio de Janeiro of Brazil. Next, CBD, that means Convention on Biological Diversity or Convention on Biodiversity. It was signed in between June 1992 to June 1993. That means for sign only it took 1 year, for signatures only. Entered into force in December 1993. Okay, so it has different branches. CBD. One is Cartagena Protocol, one is Aichi Biodiversity Targets, and one is Nagoya Protocol. So what is Cartagena Protocol? All these things, Cartagena is, we will see the main objective of Cartagena Protocol. The main objective was the movement of LMOs from one country to another. What is LMOs? Living modified organisms. This is an outcome of modern biotechnology. Next one is Nagoya Protocol. What is it about? ABS, that means access benefit sharing. This is as for the, this is indicating the genetic resources. Okay, that we have actually described it earlier. It was adopted in October 2010 and taken into force in October 2014. That means it took 4 years. And the Cartagena Protocol, it was adopted in January 2000 and taken into force in September 2003. That means it took 3 years. The third one is Aichi Biodiversity Targets. Actually, the number of targets is 20, and this 20 targets to be fulfilled between 2011 to 2020. The target was given like this. Next one is Kyoto Protocol. It was adopted in December 1997 and entered into force February 2005. What was the main objective? Main objective was to reduce GHG emission, that means greenhouse gas emission, and household carbon dioxide emissions. Okay. Next one is Paris Agreement. It was signed in April 2016 and entered into force in November 2016. The main objective is GHG emission mitigation, that means greenhouse gas emission mitigation, adaptation and finance. You just see that this is a we can say this is more advanced than the Kyoto Protocol, because it is describing about the mitigation, adaptation and finance of the GHGs. Okay. The next one is ISA, that is International Solar Alliance. It was done in November 2016. Okay, that we have discussed it earlier. The main we can say, what is the main objective? The main objective is efficiently exploit solar energy, reducing the use of fossil fuels. That means more emphasis to be given to the solar energy, that is renewable energy source. Okay, so in this way we have completed the whole picture here, and I think as a summary it covers all the topics. So please go through this video. If you like it, please like it, and if you it's very good, I will be encouraged if you subscribe it. And okay, this much for today. Thank you.